I became an attorney because I don't like bullying. And when I was a kid, I was the biggest kid on the playground. And people would look at me, or other kids would look at me to try to prevent people from being bullied. And that's kind of a role I took on in life. And I saw how the criminal justice system can abuse people and, in fact, in particular ways, become the bully. So as a result of that experience, now I've become a criminal defense attorney. I know firsthand how the system can bully someone, how they can abuse to a degree the accused, and it's my goal as a defense attorney to stand in the way of that, just as I did as a prosecutor, just as I did on that schoolyard when I was a little kid.
I partnered with Joe Marcus because he has something that I don't. 33 years of experience as a prosecutor and a perspective from the other side. The combination of the two of us, we're deadly.
Having been a prosecutor for 33 years, I know every aspect of how a prosecutor thinks, what they do, and each and every one of their strategies. As a defense attorney, my role is to use that against them.
When anyone is accused of a crime, it is natural to feel like the world is coming to an end, but it's not. You need to hire a lawyer immediately.
When I was accused of murder, I absolutely couldn't believe what I was hearing, and I thought the matter would be straightened out. In fact, I had an opportunity to take a deal early on in that case, which I didn't do because I had faith in the system that I was going to get out. And sometimes you get blamed for something you didn't do that somebody else did. Inside, I was crying and I was afraid. I ended up being sentenced to death row.
The government has unlimited resources. I stopped them by being tenacious and thorough.
I kid you not. This big, tall, white lawyer come in like he was the Lone Ranger or somebody. And say, hey, you're James Horton? I said, yeah, who are you? He said, I'm the man that's gonna get you free. As it turned out, he did get me out. Here I am, a free man.
The system is not fair. The government has unlimited resources that they will unleash upon you. I represent people charged with simple crimes, from petty theft all the way up to the death penalty.
When a client comes to me with their problem, their issue, I provide a strategy for that client so that they can feel comfortable, feel reassured, and know that they will be adequately represented.
I met Joe about 20 years ago when he was prosecuting a contract robbery murder case that I had investigated. My name is Mark Lilyfield. I'm a retired Los Angeles County Deputy Sheriff. I retired 3 years ago in 2016 after 36 years of service. I think Joe Marcus would make a great defense attorney because he's an ethical guy, number one. He knows the system in and out, number two. And number three, he's a do the right thing kind of guy. If I was in trouble, somebody I cared about or loved was in trouble and they needed legal representation, I would absolutely recommend or go myself to a Joe Marcus.
My representation doesn't stop the day I walk out of court. It never stops. Once you're my client for the rest of your life.
Everything I owe since I've been out is because I understand.
What keeps me going as a defense attorney is the pursuit of justice, representing the needs of my client, and making sure the right thing happens.
What should you do? You should hire the law firm of Stein Marcus to defend you and fight for you and to give you equality and justice.